Welcome back, everybody. Fall is a great time, or the end of summer, a great time to maybe make a change and do something a little bit differently. Joining me now to talk a little bit about that, Charlie Schmaltz and Scott Lasee from East Wisconsin Savings Bank. Good morning, guys. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Amy. How are you?
Good morning, Amy.
Doing really well.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here. Can't believe, where did summer go, right, guys?
Crazy.
Every year it seems to go by faster and faster. So.
I know it, but I think this is a good time when things have settled down, and to if you're not happy with your current bank, or you want to make some changes in your the way you do things financially, it's a great time to do that. And so let's first, just a minute, talk about your bank, Charlie, and how it's different from a lot of the other banks out there.
Oh, absolutely. We wanted to stop in this morning and talk a little bit about local banks, community banks, right? We're in the Valley here for over 130 years, and there's a lot of talk in the market right now about rates and changes and things like that, and it may be a good time to do something, and it may not be, but it's important to talk to somebody. Sometimes these online applications get a little confusing, and we feel that it's important to talk to somebody local and get a good understanding of your situation.
Let's talk a little bit about that, Scott. Loans. Is now a good time to get a loan or maybe refinance?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, rates are still historically very, very low in the industry. In fact, they've even dipped even a little bit over the last couple of weeks. So right now, even if you've done, let's say, a refinancing a couple of years ago, you would be very surprised if you contact us and try to look at what your options are just 2 years later, that you're going to see probably a significant rate reduction from what you did just a couple of years ago. So it's a great time to look at that option, reducing your rate, and also at the same time, because you're all getting a little bit lower of an interest rate, at the same time you can also look at trying to shorten your mortgage term a little bit to get you out of debt even faster.
Sometimes that whole process can be overwhelming. It's like a different language, and it's, for me, it's like but that's what you guys are all about. You do a lot of hand holding. You make it a little easier.
Mm-hmm. We can do many different things, obviously, depending on your situation, and that's the important part about dealing with a local place. And you get an understanding of what is best for you.
And Charlie touched on online applications, and they can be a little bit tricky because you're not dealing with somebody on a personal basis.
Right.
Most of our appointments are done in person, in my office, in one of our local branches. That way we can have just a good conversation to begin with. That is, we can get to know each other a little bit. I can get to know what your situation is, what your goals and expectations are throughout this process, and kind of, like you said, handhold or guide you through the entire loan process.
So personal bankers who are available to talk to you. I know you guys have been on the show before, and some of your people, and you know people's names, you know customers' names, you know about their family, you know when the kids have gone back to school. Is now a good time to think about buying a house? You've talked about refinancing, or think about buying a car. I know winter's coming, and that means I don't even want to think about that. But driving and sometimes the roads aren't all that great.
Yeah, it is a great time to be in the housing market in any aspect right now. Whether it's refinancing your existing mortgage and just trying to drop your lower your interest rate or lower your term, or even tap into your home's equity. Because the housing market, the values right now are appreciating and going up significantly in value. It's a great time to pull out some of that equity and use it for, a major purchase or that home improvement project that you've kind of been putting on hold with. Auto purchases, we've got incredible auto loan programs, very competitive low rates. So it's a great time to be even looking at those as well.
And again, they're local. So if you've gone online to try and get a loan and started looking at it's overwhelming. It's absolutely overwhelming.
It is, and I think being local is the key, as Charlie talked about. Everything is underwritten by people that have born and raised in this area. Everything's looked at locally here, and after the closing, everything is kept in-house here at East Wisconsin. We don't sell off your mortgage, so for the entire life of that mortgage, you're going to be able to talk to somebody locally about it.
And that is so important.
Absolutely.
6 locations in the Valley. You can go online to find out more. You can go to our website or just give you guys a call.
Absolutely.
Call us anytime.
We don't have burritos. But
well, we can hook you up with one of those, guys.
Perfect.
But we do have popcorn that's fresh every day. So.
Oh, there you go. Now we're talking. Guys, thanks so much. Really, really appreciate it. And you go to our website to find out more. But again, East Wisconsin Savings Bank, 6 locations in the Valley, and they'd be happy to talk to you and help you through. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank you.